Hi everybody, welcome back to the vlog channel. My name is Nick Anthony and thank you so much for joining me tonight. Well folks, as you well know, if you've seen all my videos or if you haven't seen all my videos yet, I think I'm going to post this before I release all my videos. So what I'm doing this week is kind of a restaurant week, and I did a food review earlier today on the Chips Ahoy chocolate banana cookies. So all that will go up this week. Um, I still have to do Captain Minecraft, which I installed Captain Minecraft this week, so I'm gonna get to it. Probably late this week, early next week. So look out for that. But I want to talk to you. I want to do a vlog because, as you well know, folks, there's a conference going on in Anaheim, California called the D23 Expo. What it is basically, it's like a coming attractions party for all things Disney, including the Walt Disney Animation Studios releasing of all the movies, such as the Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, which is a sequel, which I believe it's a sequel to Finding Nemo, and Toy Story 4, Gigantic. Um, there's the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Just going through the list right now. So they have the animation department. They have the gaming department, which we got details on Star Wars Battlefront today. Makers of Electronic Arts, or EA, as you all know. But what I want to focus on today is Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts, and we're gonna get to the ABC, ESPN thing in a moment. But I want to talk to you. I want to share some news about the Disney Parks and Resort because there's a lot of news to get to. So let's start by saying the D23 conference is still going on as of this recording, which is 8:32 on Saturday evening. They're still talking about the Disney Parks and Resorts presentation. So if I get any new breaking news updates, I'll break it right here. If not, then I'll have a link to Inside the Magic and WDW info at the end of the video, or at the end of the video, or in the description box below. So let's start with the biggest announcement out of them all. There is, well, it's confirmed right now, which everybody and their mom kind of knew. Um, Star Wars Land is coming to both Disneyland and Howard Studios in Florida, and we knew this for a while now. It was rumored to come 2 years ago, but apparently they wanted to release it with the film that comes out in December this year. So let me give you details about that. Basically, Star Wars Land is a theme land that's gonna have two new rides, many restaurants, and many attractions. It's gonna probably parallel, if you've been to Disneyland, it's probably most likely gonna parallel Cars Land or Radiator Springs in Disneyland or in California Adventure. I'm sorry. So it's going to parallel that, and I think it's a good move for the Hollywood studios. I think it's time for the update that they've been desperately needing for a long time. I don't like the closing of many of the awesome attractions like the Magic of Disney Animation, and if you saw my video on that, you understand why I hated that to be closed. But um, it's a good transition for Howard Studios. The other thing going in Howard Studios as of now is Toy Story Land, which this has been rumored for a long time, and the rumor was that they were going to add a third track to Toy Story Mania, which it's been confirmed for a long time that they are going to, and now this is just confirming confirmation that it's going into the area of Toy Story Mania. So what Toy Story Land is going to be like is just parallel like Star Wars Land. Two new rides, two new mini restaurants, mini shows, and it's going to be awesome. So That's going into Howard Studios. I don't know necessarily if it's going into Disneyland. I have not heard anything about that. I've just heard about Howard Studios as of now. So I don't if if it goes into Disneyland and if I missed it, I apologize, folks. Um, but it's going into Howard Studios soon enough because construction has already started on both Star Wars Land and Toy Story Land. Um, and now we're gonna get more news. Um, Basically, there's a huge announcement regarding Shanghai Disney, and if you don't follow Inside the Magic or WDW info, like I imagine all my subscribers do, um, they have built a new park in Shanghai, China. They released details today about the new themed lands in Shanghai, China, including Pirates of the Caribbean, a whole land devoted to that, a whole land devoted to Tomorrowland, which is going to have the new improved Shine Ride, which is awesome. Um, um, Fantasyland, all the typical stuff that the Magic Kingdom or Disneyland has, but it's gonna be an even higher level. It's gonna be awesome. So basically, that's the big announcement for regarding the parks. Oh, one thing. Uh, if you have been to California Adventure or Epcot, you know that there's a ride called Soarin', and Soarin's one of the most popular rides at Epcot. Not so much. I don't know if it's popular at California Adventure, but I know for a fact that it's popular over at Epcot. It's getting a name change, and what it's going to be when the ride first came out, it was just showing it over California because it was Disneyland exclusive, and now when it came to Epcot, it was showing over Florida, and now it's going to be showing over the world. So I I personally have details about this because I've been I've been researching this for a long time, and basically what it's going to be like is you're going to have all the landmarks of the world. You'll be flying over on a high flying adventure. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna go into Epcot very soon because construction's already started on there, and I don't know if it's already started at California Adventure, so we gotta see. Um, but the other big announcement is, there's big announcements everywhere. Over at the Animal Kingdom, and I have told you this lots of times, folks. Camp Mini Mickey is now Avatar, and as you well know, because I've talked about that many times. But today or yesterday, we got the first mock-up drawing or physical physical models of Avatar, and I don't know if I can necessarily link pictures in the description below, but I'll tell you about it. So what it's going to be like, um, it's going to have a big motion simulator ride, a free deck level ride on the left side, and on the right side is going to be an indoor boat ride. And at night, every every tree in Pandora is going to light up, and that's coinciding with the new nighttime spectacular that they're going to have at the Animal Kingdom called Rivers of Light. Now, last or in I think it was late May, early June. I want to say it was that around that time frame. They held the cast preview for that. So I was unfortunately I didn't get to go to that, but it was what I heard is it was going to be awesome, and I haven't heard anything since. So expect announcements on that. Expect announcements on the Magic Kingdom. I expect announcements on either A, Imagination or Illuminations at Epcot, or B, a new show at Magic Kingdom. So we'll see what happens in the near future. So that brings me to the TV department because that's a perfect segue. Um, Now, if any of you work at ESPN and are part of the Disney family, you know that there's been some talk or some speculation for a long time now, and this is public information because this has been out for the public for a long time. So um, Disney Disney owns ABC and they own ESPN as well. What that means is ABC is I want to say it's the third biggest channel on TV. I don't know the biggest channels off the top of my head, so I apologize if I'm misstating anything. But ABC's getting new shows this year. One being the Muppets. The Muppets are coming back, which is awesome because I'm a big fan of Muppets, and that coincides with probably an attraction change over at Howard Studios. Um, Being whether it goes live or I don't know what it's gonna be. We're still waiting to hear about that. We're still waiting on news. There was a huge announcement on Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie in December. So what I'll do is I'll link all the information down below in the description box below. So go check it out. Go read the blogs. Go read Twitter. Go read all the videos on YouTube because it's gonna be awesome. And folks, I'm going to cut this short. Thank you for joining me for this D23 update. I'll be sure to update you on the full coverage tomorrow when it ends because I'll have more news and information and more rumors to serve you fancy. So folks, I want to thank you for joining me today, or tonight, I want to say, and I will catch you next time. Oh, one big announcement. One big announcement we got on the channel. All the Disney videos are done. They're all edited. They're all done. So next week or the week after, probably most likely I'm gonna have Disney Week because, folks, you're not gonna believe this, but in September, middle to late September, I'm gonna go to Disney again, and we're gonna do a whole new Disney Week, um, which includes probably the Halloween party and probably holiday, not holidays around the world, not yet, but you're gonna see Disney World in September, and it's gonna be cool. So stay tuned for that. That will be in September. And also with Disney coming up is the One and Dine Marathon in early November. So hopefully I'll get to be here for that. So I'll do race coverage with my GoPro, and that'd be awesome too. So stay tuned for exciting stuff because it's gonna be awesome. Well, I want to thank you for joining me on this vlog, and regarding D23 stuff, I will see you tomorrow night, folks. Hang in there.